Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2021 as we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter series with Lazio. And you're not going to believe it, but we have beat Inter and won the whole thing. Right, our under 20s have beat Inter's under 20s and won the whole under 20 thing. I got to root for something. Let's get into the episode. All right, here we are. And like I said in my misleading intro, Lazio under 20s wins the under 20 Primavera 1. So beat Bologna. Actually, the game before this, we beat Inter. That's how we got here. It's a thing, I suppose. I guess our youngsters are mildly decent, I suppose. But yeah, as far as the league itself, completely, there's nothing there. I mean, Inter has completely run away with it, and there's almost no reason to do this episode, but we'll do it anyway because I promised you guys. But Inter is just destroyed. They went on a huge run, and yeah, that's that. Zebra is currently in third, so we could stop them. They could catch us. Well, they're not going to catch us on goal difference. So we are going to be second no matter what. There's just no way they'll catch us. They could catch us on points though. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We just last game you guys saw was the Inter game. We then went and just lost to Florentina, which was unfortunate. I actually thought we were going to draw that game. Just a really bad game. It just seemed like the guys just weren't up for it after the loss to Inter. We did get a goal from Daka, and that was it. They scored very, very late to take the win. We then went up against Sassuolo, and we did get a goal from Splinter and a goal from Places. A little bit quiet from Daka that game. Did pull out the win there. We went up against Verona, got a win here with a pair of goals from Daka and a goal from Traore. And then finally we went up against Genoa, and we got another goal from Daka and a Hippie. So Daka's been putting some goals in these last couple of games at least. So that is good to see. But again, despite the fact that we did lose this game, obviously, but we did go on a 3-game win streak there, and we just still couldn't catch. Too far ahead, too good. We got a game in hand, but there's still, even if we won these last 2 games, we would be what? They'd still be 6 points ahead of us. So they still beat us by, a decent margin. I'm sorry, more than 6 points. They're 16 points ahead of us right now. They'd be 10 points ahead of us if we were to win our last 2 games. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get to this game though. Nothing else to say, nothing else to do. Not a lot going on right now. We're gonna definitely have hopefully a huge transfer window. We did get our finances though. Not a lot, 26 mil currently with 3.2 mil on the wage budget. We got our work cut out for us to try and turn that into something worthwhile. All right, here's the team we're bringing. We got Legala in goal. We got Mikolenko on the left, Napolitano, Alvarez in the middle, and Papetti on the right-hand side. Serge, Elena, and Pippi hold up the midfield, and Splinter Places and Daka in the front spots. And yeah, really at this point, we're playing these last 2 games just to see where these guys land on their overall kind of performance. See who we're keeping, who we're getting rid of, who we're moving around, what formation we're going to go with next season based on who. Kind of go from there. Let's keep our run going. I mean, I'd like to get the win against Zebra here. Nobody wants to end up their season on losses, right? So at least get a win on Zebra here. Whether we beat Inter or not, hopefully we beat them with a home game in front of our home fans, but take care of business against Zebra first. Early highlight here before the first minute has come up. Splinter with the ball, though. He's going to have a chance here. Ooh, good play by the goalkeeper, though. All right, goal kick coming in from Zebra. Come on, guys. Show some signs of the team that we want to be next year. We did already accomplish the, we had a task, a vision thing goal set up for us. Oh, good goal from Daka, speaking of goals. We did have a criteria on our vision that said we had to be the best of the rest. which is the best outside the top two teams in Italy. And since we're going to finish up basically guaranteed second, that does make us the best. In fact, we are one of the top two teams in Italy this year. So we did finish that, which is awesome. What was I going to say? We're offsides? Now we're good. Good. Speaking of best of whatevers, I don't know, right? That segue, but Marseille has actually won the French league again, so they are the best of that league this year, which is pretty impressive. And then they actually got to the semifinals of the Champions League. Playing really well right now. See from a team like that, I feel like we set them up for that level of success. I think so. Good. Up by one. Go into the halftime up by one. Hippie with the ball here. Gets it. Tries to get it back to Alvarez. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Not give up these easy ones here. Oh, good play by the goalkeeper. I thought he might have given that one up, but played well. Corner kick coming in. Oh, that was close. I honestly don't know what we need next year. I mean, obviously our offense is pretty good, but I guess you could also say not quite good enough. Were there any games that we never scored in? There had to have been a couple games, right? That we just never scored in. But I'm trying to decide, I mean, is it more offense, more defense, a little bit of both? What is it that we need for next season? Taka gets it over to Splinter. Splinter, almost gets it in there. Now, one thing we do have to take into account is that, I mean, obviously, Balka's already 33 years old. So he's going to be hitting 34 sometime between now and the end of next season. You know, he's going to be 34 next year. Is he going to come back? He hasn't said anything about retiring. But even if he does come back, I mean, can we actually expect him to put up 40-plus goals again next season? I don't know. I mean, he could just get injured to be out the rest of the season, you know. So I'd like to, you know, do what Daka can do, but I just don't know that we can count on him. Now, we do have good, you know, some decent play from places and Splinter. We've also got Stefanovic and another guy. I think we have another guy named Stefan, actually straight up Stefan. So we've got some decent strikers in the wings, but I don't know. If we don't get another striker that can play at the level of Daka, assuming Daka, you know, doesn't play at his level he's playing next year, then we could be in trouble. Because it's hard to replace someone who's 40 plus. Actually, I think he's going to be close to 50. Come on, guys. All right, throwing coming in from Mikalenko. Be able to chase that one back down. Gets it over to Elena. I feel like our midfield has definitely been a huge week. So that might be something we really need to get a star player somewhere in the midfield to really anchor that down and go from there. Man, we got a couple shots there. Just couldn't get anything to go in. This is an away game for us, so I mean, honestly, a draw against Zebra away from home, probably not a bad result. End all be all. Oh, that was a really bad tackle. I think he's going straight to red, didn't he? Nope, he did not. Come on, guys. Obviously, we got the trio of strikers from RB Leipzig that we would not mind going back and picking up. Honestly, any of those would be a nice pickup. We'll take a look at them again, although they're probably going to be well outside our price range. I also got the report that said we are the least profitable team in all of Italy. Not a good place to be, obviously. There we go. Good play from Splinter there. Assist from Mikalenko and a nice play from Splinter. Boom. Nice header. Good stuff, buddy. All right, let's get us sub here. Atlanta out. Good. I will take a look and see, which of our players that are worth a lot, that might not have played very well, that maybe we can sell on for a decent chunk of money to give us something to work. We're not going to have enough to work with right now. We've got to turn that into something bigger. Come on, guys. There, clear that one out. There we go. Chase that one down. Come on, guys. And oh, as I look away, they get another goal. So. Like I said, a draw against this team would probably be okay. Let's see here. Surge not playing well. Do we have anybody come in for him? Tired. Played him this whole season. Sub of the game. Hippie, another midfielder. He's tired. All right, we'll just replace all of our midfielders. I mean, they haven't played well this season anyway, so we'll see what any of these backup dudes can do. Can we get one more back here, guys? Come on. Does not look like it will happen. But we got one final potential highlight here. Minute 20 left. Hernandez back to Papetti. Papetti gets up to the other team. It's going to be a highlight for Zebra here. Oh, not like this. Oh, good save. Good save. At least we've got a pretty good goalkeeper. I'm going to check for our goalkeeper rated on total clean sheets compared to. Oh, obviously not. Well, I mean, losing against Zebra, not. It's an away game against Zebra in their home field. Not really. Especially very much. Would have been nice to have, but honestly, I feel like the team's already checked out a bit. Not happy with the result, but man, it doesn't. Just the tone of the locker room. All right, we'll be right back for the final game against Enter. When we kind of end on a winning note here, we'll find out. All right, we are back for our final game of the season here against Enter, and here is the team we're going to be bringing. We got Ostergaard on the left, Napolitano, Alvarez in the middle, Papetti on the right, Traore, Pippi, Surge in the middle, Splinter, Daka, and Places up front. For some reason, my assistant coach suggested putting Daka in the middle. Why not? We'll try something different. Try something different than the last time I played Enter, didn't we? All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Apparently, we are the underdog. Right, but kind of feels a little weird having it called out so explicitly. You're the second best team in the league. You're the underdog. To be fair, Inter has been that good. Really, really bad something there. What? Like, Inter's good, but that's not about being good. That's about my guys just being dumb for a second. I don't know what they was doing. We're just gonna slowly walk our way back to the. Oh no, there's a guy went past us. What do we do? All right. Well, I mean, that's one way to start the game. All right, we got a throw in coming in from Papetti into Places, back to Papetti. Papetti gets it across to Traore, up to yes, Pippi got the ball now. Gets it over to Ostergaard on the left-hand side. Cross Surge is there, not able to get on it. Pippi should be able to chase it down when he does. Turns around. coming up this right-hand side. Over to Surge. Surge off the player. Back to Papetti, who gives it up to the other team. And here comes Flor. Oh, there we go. There's a good tackle. Pippi with the ball. Over to Traore. Oh, almost got it tackled away. Pippi now back over to Splinter. Splinter gets it across to Places. Places in a good spot to get something. Nope, Surge with the follow-up. And we have tied this game back up. 7th goal of the season for Surge. Not bad for a midfielder, to be honest. Come on, guys. A little messy play, I feel like, but in the end, turned into a good thing. I mean, we can't even give Places credit for passing that one. That looked like that just deflected off the other player. All right, throw-in coming from Ostergaard. Across to the team, and Trier's going to be able to chase that one down. Back to Petty. Petty over to Ostergaard. Back to Petty. Ostergaard up to Places. Places. Oh, good play. Now that was a good play. 20th goal. I mean, honestly, 20 goals, not bad at all. We will take 20 goals from one of our second best striker. That looked a little bit more like a potential next year championship team. Yeah, it was much better done. Do that like 100 times next year. Close. Got it. All right, another throw in. Ostergaard gets it into the team. Papetti's able to pick that one up, though. Up to Traore. Traore over to Papetti. Papetti tries to get it inside. Not able to get it there. Surge, though. Oh, that was a little bit of a miss on Inter's part. It looks like it might be offsides, though. That is unfortunate. Oh. Weird that it bounces off the other players a couple times and it still counts as offsides. I guess I honestly don't know if I fully understand the offsides rule. Come on, guys. Not end the season on a good note. Come on. Oh, man. 2 missed tackles in a row. There we go. Politano was able to pick that one up. Daka with the ball now. Pushing it up. Are we going to see a final goal from Daka before the end of the season and potentially the end of the... Nope, no, we're not. But we are going to get a goal from Places. 21st goal of the season for him. He could be a decent replacement for Daka next year, maybe. I mean, if Daka didn't get 40 goals, would Places have gotten more? Why not next year if Daka doesn't come back? Again, we don't know that Daka's not coming back, but he can only play for so much longer. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, to be fair, Inter doesn't have a lot to play for, so for all we know, they're playing like all of their backups or something. This could be their under 20 squad that our under 20s just beat, for all we know. I say for all we know. We could know if I was paying more attention to who their starter players' names were. For Jankovic, it sounds familiar. Artelli sounds, or Sinovic definitely sounds familiar. I just honestly don't remember. Daka with the ball now. Gets it back over to Surge. Surge. It's almost taken away from him. He's able to keep it. Surge back over to Pippi. Pippi tries to get back to Surge. Not able to get it to him. Pippi back with the ball. Splinter. Daka now gets through. We did get another goal from Daka. He is 1 goal away from 50 goals for the season. Can he do it? Come on, Daka. Fighting back some yawns. Try not to yawn on this video. I haven't yawned in a couple videos, I feel like. Or have I? I think I have. All right. 60-minute mark. Who we going to sub out? Let's bring out Papetti. He has not played well. He's on a yellow card. We'll bring in Mr. Clean here. See what he can do. I mean, it feels like this game's going to be pretty good. So, yay us. But I say that. I mean, anything can happen, obviously. To be fair, we did score 3 goals against them the last time we played them away from home. So, we have been able to score against Inter. All right. Let's get us another sub here. 0.6 from Splinter. We'll bring him out. think I said this name wrong. I think I said Stefanovic. Stamenkovic. Stamenkovic comes in. Ostergaard with the throw in. Gets it in. Tries to get it to Daka. Daka is able to pick it up. Oh, come on, buddy. Could have been his 50. It's all right. Serge is pretty tired. We will get him out of here. There's no sense having him get even more tired for the end of the game here. We'll bring in Hernandez. See what he can do here at the very end of the season. We are going to get a throw in here coming in from Ostergaard. Or no, sorry, Clean. Sorry. Clean throws it in. Pepe picks it up. Hits it over to Places. Easy goal for Places. Hat trick for Places today. 22nd goal of the season. Not bad at all. Good way to end the season. I mean, I would have loved to have gotten the win against Zebra too, but we'll take a dominating win against Inter. We're going to get I'm literally thinking about don't yawn, and that's making me yawn. I thought that yes counts apparently. All right, guys, come on. A few more minutes. We got a couple more minutes to get Daka one more go. One more go. One more go. I have a chance here. Daka with the ball. Go for it. I'm just kidding. There. Hernandez gets tripped up. Can I? I want Daka to take this. Gonna get called. Penalty awarded. Change player. Oh, it is Daka. Okay. Good. Okay. Daka has a chance to get his 50 off a penalty. Come on, Daka. 50. Oh, he had a chance. He gave it away. It's all on him. That's all on him. Oh, well. That's all right. Daka. Always next season, right? Daka comes back and gets 50 next season. I think we win the league. I mean, obviously, we've got 49 and we didn't win the league. But I'm just saying, if we get another really good performance from Daka next season, I mean, I would be shocked if we don't play just as good, if not better. I mean, is Inter going to play this good every single year? Probably. But I felt like we played well. I mean, if you compare us against Zebra, we played well. So, is it possible that Inter just had an outstanding year? We'll have to look here in a minute, actually. Come to think of it. We'll look here. Very, very good job done, guys. Wish we could have gotten 50 for Daka. Just wasn't meant to be. All right. If we go look at the last couple years, like what was the score that won it last year? Competition. Pages. All right. So last year, it was won with 85 points. 85 points, and we have 89. So, yeah, we would have won going against the last season's teams. Inter just had an outstanding year. What about the year before that? Zebra with 93, Inter with 82. Okay. Zebra with 85, Inter down at 84. Inter with 85. So there you go. I mean, Inter has not gotten more than 85 points until this season, and they picked up 102. So they just had an outstanding season, and our score would have won, several of the last seasons. So we played well. They just played well. That's all right. 70 goal differential. I mean, that's insane. Like, look at this. 51 goal differential was the best. 52, 46. I mean, how is it the year that we play outstanding, they just play outstanding plus, Oh, it is what it is, I guess. But we had a good season. And while I'm sitting here, let's look at some stuff real quick. Let's look at overview. Oh, team. There we go. So we had some of the best possession, although decent size margin between 54% and 60%. So there. Headers won. I don't care about those right now. Points per game. 2.68 points per game. We had 2.34. Crazy. What else could we look at? Let's look at goals. We were second. No, we were first on goals. That's right. We had 2 more goals than Inter did, and both of us had like 30 goals more than the next team down. Crazy. Goals per game, of course, we got that because mathematically. Expected goals for, we were only supposed to get 90. Definitely overachieved. Penalties taken. We took 10 penalties, scored 5 of them. They took 15. 11. Impressive. Cross completion. We actually had pretty good cross completion. 18% top 7, top 10. You know, that completed 285. Although they completed 400 goals from corner. Hey, we actually had the second most goals from corner. Not bad. Enter is way down here. Goes from free direct kick. Goes from indirect kicks. Wow. Enter scored 9 goals from that. We almost scored 1. What else do we care about? We care about conceded maybe. Conceded the 4th lowest, so 37. Inter only conceded 29. Milan conceded. That is pretty crazy. We see how many clean sheets. 13. So we didn't have that many clean sheets. They had 19. Milan just played outstanding this season. They beat us, so. Well. Anyway, net transfer spend. We were way down here on net transfer spend. And salary is 5th. So, I mean, Milan's got more salary than we do. Even Roma has more salary than we do. Ibra and Inter both have like double the salary that we do. And the fact that we get that close is pretty good. Was this a fluke for us? Was this a fluke for them? Both? I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm looking forward to next season. We're definitely going to get right into some transfers and stuff. Let's look at average rating. Anybody here, like honestly, anybody that's around 6.78 and below, like Pippi and below, probably needs to go. They just didn't play well enough. Even Elena, Hernandez, some of these guys didn't play that many games, to be fair. Elena played a lot. So I think Elena's definitely on the chopping block. Pippi's on the chopping block. A couple of these guys that came in on subs, I'm not going to judge them too harshly. Possibly even Surge. You know, I mean, 6192 is pretty good, but could we do better than that? Feel pretty good about places. He obviously played outstanding. Saka, of course, will be as long as he Broyar did well. Legal, for sure. Our goalkeeper did good. Ostergaard, not bad. Petty, some of these guys, not too bad, but we definitely have some guys we need to change out. Can we look at contract? Any of these guys from Elena down that are, I mean, Elena is worth 51 million euros. 51 million euros. So I think Elena has to go if we can find somebody to take him, because that is a lot of money to spend on him, to have him. I mean, he's our second highest. Danilo Splinter's the next one, and he was our worst of our strikers for sure. Because Elena we just picked up, didn't we? No, we've had him for a few years. Okay, we didn't pick him up, so this would not be a knock on me. If we sold him. Splinter, we did. Picked up Splinter for a little bit much, but we might give Splinter another chance. I think we definitely move Elena on. I mean, he's worth so much money. He did not play very well. Let's see what we can get for him. See if we can turn that better. All right, we'll do the transfer special and all of the awards and stuff in the next episode as we get ready for our second season in Italy. The first season went really well, quite well enough. We'll be back for that, though. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.